Well, initially we thought on our sideline that we got the first down, so we were preparing for obviously getting the call in for first down, and then through all of that, I think you know trying to sort things out where the ball was, different things. Then it came up third down, and so we had to switch gears there. It was just a little bit. I think we got to sort it out. Obviously, we got to figure it out tomorrow, but go back, watch TV copy and all that. But that right there. I don't think cost us the game, but it was definitely a big part of it.
When you tell me officials, did you guys think someone signaled first down on that?
Well, initially that's what you would see. You'd see the officials signal it, but again, naked eye, we thought he, I think it was Christian, was well past the down marker. But look, that's we got to check it out tomorrow. Try to sort through all that before we, make a decision on anything.
And it was just so much chaos that you didn't really have time to throw the flag. Is that the best way to describe it?
Yeah, that, and again, we were under the impression it was first down, but it wasn't, and and again, those are situations too where, do you want to risk a challenge, a timeout in those situations, where it's going to, at least it's going to be, at worst it's going to be 3rd and 1 or third and a couple inches, and try to get the first down that way.
Travis had a big game, but obviously the fumble into the end zone. Does he have to work on some ball security issues there? And can you just talk about the kind of game he had other than that?
Yeah, I mean, he played well, played tough, physical. Obviously can't do that. He knows that. It's something we work on each week in practice. Thursday we do a ball security drill, a little circuit with them, and listen, it's that's where we're at as a team right now. Is we're just kind of learning things the hard way. I think plays like that change the outcome of a lot of different things, and we just got to keep hanging together and keep working, and just like I told the guys after the game, I mean, we do that, stick together, good things are going to happen, for them, and we'll get it flipped around.
Are you surprised at the lack of pass rush at this point in the season? And I think it's the 3rd straight game, maybe with just an egregious roughing the passer penalty late that backbreaking.
Yeah, that one too is it's unacceptable there. We got the turnover, we got the interception, and we had the roughing the passer. And again, these are plays that are keeping us back, and we just can't do that. We can't do that as players. Obviously, as coaches, we got to be smart too. Decisions we make, it goes hand in hand, and those are big plays. I know we kept them to a field goal there, but it definitely changes things.
Doug, you've talked week in and week out about this team beating themselves in games. How do you eliminate those mistakes with a young team?
I mean, we just got to keep working. I mean, you got to keep showing them. It's not for lack of conversation and talking to them about it and stuff like that. I still want them to play hard and aggressive and all of that. I don't want to take any of that away from them at all. But you get in the heat of the battle sometimes, man. You just got to be cooler heads and just understand your role.
Doug, can you talk a little bit about the decision to go for it on 4th and 1 from 20? Was it just because of the success you guys have had on the ground?
Yeah, I mean, we were having really a lot of success on the ground, and it was a great situation right there to do that, and credit the Giants. They stopped us.
Doug, at 2-5, are you afraid that you guys are falling out of the ability to stay in contention?
No. I mean, we got to look at everything big picture right now, but we can't obviously lose too many more, right? I mean, that's just the big picture view. But this team has got to. First of all, we got to learn not to beat ourselves, and just worry about us. And I think if we do that and focus internally on what we do, the process that we do, then I think everything else kind of takes care of itself.
Hey, Coach, Saquon Barkley enters the game second in the league in rushing. Obviously, you guys made a concerted effort to kind of bottle him up. He ends up breaking some late. Daniel Jones really had a big game on the ground. What did you see in film that you were able to kind of prepare for that or not prepare for that?
Well, I thought our defense for honestly 3.5 quarters just stymied their run game, and kept them kept them at bay and all of that. Of course, they get in their 4-minute offense and things change a little bit. But for those 3.5 quarters, I thought our defense did a nice job stopping the run and handling that. We know Daniel's athletic guy, and some of the zone read stuff he kept, and obviously got to look at the film and see where we dropped that one. But again, credit them. They did what they needed to do to win the game at the end.
And Coach, one more. What was it, if you can say, as you mentioned, you haven't watched the film yet, but what was it that you think allowed Saquon to kind of get off at the end and still get over 100 yards on the day? Well,
I mean, he's a great back. Give him credit. He's a great back, and they were in their big personnel, and just did a nice job there. I mean, that's something we got to take a look at and try to be better next time out.
Doug, one carry for James Robinson, and there was a penalty on the play. What your feeling of him not getting the ball, and is he 100%? Is he healthy?
Yeah, something we gotta evaluate him and see where he's at, physically, health wise, and all of that. He's been good each week, and something that we've got to really take a look at and see. I mean, we know TJ's done a nice job, kind of taking over there, but we need everybody. We need James, and we got a lot of confidence in James still, and it's not anything about lack of confidence or anything, and we just got to make sure he's 100% before we move forward.
2 or 3 more.
That final drive of the game came up just short on the final play. What did you think about the way your offense was able to operate and kind of the way they were able to move the ball down the field?
Well, I thought they did a really nice job getting us down there with an opportunity to score, tie the game, and then potentially kick the game winner. Things we work on in practice. Obviously, it was aided by a couple of defensive penalties, which obviously helped us. But guys did a nice job. Trevor did a nice job getting us down there. It was just close at the end, there with the catch to Christian, or the completion to Christian, and our guys battled right to the end.
And you talk about Trevor needing those opportunities and those big moments. Even though this one, another one that didn't kind of come together all the way, is it still good and something that you can take from that to build on?
I think so. I think he's gained more confidence in what we're doing and himself, and these are obviously situations you'd love to pull out and win, but at the same time, for him, his development, his growth, as a leader of this team, the offense, I think it is a step in the right direction.
Coach, you got almost 900 yards back here the last 2 home games, but you only got 23 points in those. What's got to change to help that ratio out a little bit better for your offense to get more points on the board?
Score more points.
Last one, Brian.
Yeah, Doug, just wondering, your aggressive nature, 4th down and 1 at the 20 in the 4th quarter, philosophically, is that just you saying there's 11 and a half minutes and we'll play defense and stop them? Was there any thought to kick the field goal and get up a touchdown at that point, or is that just not the way that you call it?
I think hindsight is 20/20, and we can sit here right now and say, hey, kick the field goal. When you're in game and your offensive line is handling them the way we did, I put it on them, to do that, and that had nothing to do with an analytical decision right there. It was more about how we were running the football at the time, and felt really good about where we were.
Doug, real quick, back to James Robinson. Is this still a lingering thing with the foot, or is this another injury in terms of making sure he's healthy?
Yeah, I'll get with Ferg here and give you a heads up tomorrow probably.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
All right.
Appreciate it.